What's up, everyone? Back again. We just recorded the vocals in the previous live stream. I'm gonna try to drop the timestamps on that in case you didn't see that one. Check it out. It's called, let me see what it's called. I don't have it up here. I forgot what it's called, but something along the lines of recording with my sister. Check that out. I'm gonna try to get the timestamps in there. But this one is the next part of it. We're taking what we recorded, and I'm gonna be sorting through a lot of those vocals and chopping them up, splicing them together, processing them, and then try to see what we've recorded so far to see what we need to record next. So let's go ahead and get into it here. So we're literally gonna listen to all the takes. We're gonna listen to them. It's kind of a tedious process, but that's the way I like to do it.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
So if you hear something you like, just let me know, and we're just gonna listen to all of these here.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
Is this supposed to start here?
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Cê pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Cê pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Cê pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio.
That was a pretty good take, right? Would you say? Yeah, so I'm gonna put all the takes I like on another track here. Zivo, what's up, man? So you said, sorry, wasn't here for the last stream. What's happening? So the first stream, like I said in the intro, it's called something I can't remember the exact name. It's still processing. It's not up on my channel yet. It says something along the lines of recording with my sister. So we're recording a song. We recorded probably about half of it, would you say? About half the song or more?
Maybe a little more.
We recorded about 75% of the song, so right now we're sorting through all those vocals. We're listening to every single take, and now I'm chopping those takes up. I'm gonna process them, and we're just gonna sift through them and see what we have, and then we can move on from there, and see where we need to go from here.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Cê pensa que não,
I like this one.
Yeah.
te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Deixa vazio.
Yeah, it's gonna sound real good when we put all the effects on it too.
I liked that one.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the one that we just heard a second ago? No,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Cê pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio.
If there's like a certain part of the take that you like also that kind of like stands out to you, let me know.
I kind of liked almost the whole thing on that one.
You did.
Except for Chick the Shake Confusão.
Uh-huh.
Maybe there's another take that has that better. But everything
Yeah.
else I really liked on that first one.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção.
now is off.
Yeah.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta
I like how your notes are more steady on
Yeah.
that.
That's what I like about it.
atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
I'm
Presta
interested in you right now.
atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio.
Zivo, this is Portuguese, man.
Te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio.
No.
Deixa vazio. Vazio. Vazio.
I like that one better even. Yeah, it's kind of tedious work to go through and listen to all of these, but it I don't know, I just really like taking my time and listening to everything that was recorded.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não,
I kind of like that.
você pensa que não,
Yeah.
você pensa que não,
That one was good too.
você pensa que não.
I like the tone of your voice in that.
Te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio.
That was a good
Te
one.
deixa em confusão, te deixa em confusão,
Yeah.
te deixa em confusão, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio.
That last part was really good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so this is her baby. My daughter is playing outside with grandma, so
Deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio,
that's pretty close. I might like this one better.
deixa vazio.
On that part, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna
I think I
drag
just really liked how smooth it was on that whole first part. And
Here?
and,
or
and
here.
yeah,
Yeah.
I liked that part was really smooth.
Yeah, so let me explain to y'all real quick. For those of you who were not here for the first part, and I might label these after the fact. I might label like part 1, part 2, part 3, whatever. But what I'm doing here, when I record vocals, I really like to take certain parts. If there's a certain part of the vocal that I really like, I like to splice them together to get like the perfect take. So that's what I'm doing here. I just saved... oh, sorry, y'all can't even see that. I need to be more mindful of where everything is on my screen. So I'm saving this part right here because I really like this, and then I'm gonna splice that in later.
Presta atenção,
Hey JC, thanks for coming back, man.
presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
I like that.
Ilusão, ilusão, ilusão. Você pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio, te deixa vazio, te deixa vazio, te deixa vazio,
That was a really good one too, right?
te deixa vazio.
That one shows more of like the tone, my like actual tone and style.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Eric? How you doing, man?
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão, te dá ilusão, te dá ilusão, te dá ilusão.
I like your take in this though.
Atenção, presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão, presta atenção.
Maybe we can use that because we need 2 of them, so it's not like the same thing over and over again, you know?
Yeah.
So I like that. Cool. Next. So yeah, we're literally gonna go through all of these takes. Let me see if I can.
Here, I'll be back.
Okay.
You scared him and he woke up.
Is it time to eat?
No.
Oh, okay.
He just woke up from his nap because when you said, "Hey guys," he was like, "Oh my gosh, what's happening?"
So yeah, what I was saying here is we're literally gonna go through all of these takes. Here, this is the whole first half, and then we're gonna go through the whole second half, and then the third, and then the fourth. just to review like exactly what we recorded in the first half of this. So that's what's on the agenda for today here. And I believe we just got done with this one with 10. So yeah, let's keep it moving here. And apparently I scared the baby when we hopped on the live stream, so she's gonna go calm him down real quick.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Esse mundo te dá ilusão.
So yeah, I'm just going through and I'm splicing out all the little parts that I like on each take. I'm doing that, and I actually really like this take, and I could technically just stop on that one, but when it comes to vocals, I'm sort of I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm a perfectionist, but I don't know, I can't just stop on a take even though I like it. I have to go through and listen to everything I did. That's just, I don't know why, maybe I'm just curious about how it turned out, but yeah, I'm gonna go through and just pull my favorite parts of each one.
Cê pensa que não, cê pensa que não. Te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio. Vazio.
So I'll delete everything else on that one. And actually, for those of you who know my music, my song called Freedom. So for those vocals, the song Freedom that I did, I went back into an old project that I did with my sister, and it was off of my EP called Ignited. It was a really old EP that I released a long time ago, and I took a B section of like a recording that she did where she was saying freedom that I did not use in the original song. I took that off of a unused recording, just like all these right here, unused recordings, like all these pieces. I took that and I put it into Melodyne and made harmonies with it and used that for the song. So it's really cool how you can do this sort of stuff. And Eric, you said I'm the same way with my vocals. Yeah, man. Maybe it's just because like vocals are interesting, I guess. I don't know.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. 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 Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
And then I also like to compare between the takes that I've chosen, because sometimes I'll choose a take and I'm like, oh, I like that, but then I'll go back and listen to it and I won't think it sounds good anymore.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te ilusão. Mundo te dá ilusão. Mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Cê pensa que não, deixa em confusão.
Alright. I didn't really like that take more than the other one, so I'm gonna leave that how it is.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Cê pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio. Te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio.
I think that was a good take. I like that. And then, like I said in the last section, I'm going to take... So right now, this is just being auto-tuned. I'm going to take these vocals and I'm going to perfect them in Melodyne if possible. If it's possible to change some things, I'll change them. Hey, Niraj, what's up, man? I'm here with my sister. My sister just left the room. She was taking care of the baby real quick, but she'll be right back. Just recorded some vocals with her in part 1 of this session. The video is not uploaded yet because YouTube is processing it, but I'm going to put some timestamps in the description on that video, so hopefully, you know, if you didn't catch that, you can go back and watch that. But that's what we're doing today, working on a song in Portuguese and sorting through some of these vocals that we just recorded today.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá.
It's Niraj is Portuguese.
Presta atenção, presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
Alright, I'm going to delete the rest of that. Niraj, you said the language makes it sound beachy. Is that what you're saying?
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Você pensa que não. Te deixa em confusão. 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 Te deixa vazio. Presta vazio.
I like that the vocal thing on her voice like that.
Vazio.
It sounds kind of Indian actually, sort of Indian the way she did her voice there.
Vazio. Vazio. Deixa confusão. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa em confusão.
Oh, you're saying give the track a beachy vibe? Well, the vibe I'm going after on this track is a Brazilian funk track, so I'm trying to match that genre with this right here.
Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa em confusão.
I'm gonna save this as a maybe. I'm just gonna label it. I labeled it here maybe. So I kind of like that take. I don't know if I like it more than the others though.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
I like that take. That's pretty cool.
Você pensa que não. Você pensa que não. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa vazio. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Você pensa que não. Você pensa que não.
I like that take. I'm gonna put that in there.
Deixa vazio, 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 deixa vazio.
That's pretty good too, that one.
Atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo.
I like the first half of that. I'm gonna put that there. So it's kind of like a contest between each vocal take, you know. So I'm putting off to the side like various takes here, and then I'm gonna have them like compete against each other in a way to see which one is the best. Niraj, you said, I'll tell you why. A lot of Portuguese has migrated to a state called Goa in India, and Goa is the Arabian Sea plus the party state of India. So when you say Portuguese, that's what comes to mind. Well, that's interesting because Brazilians do like to party. But yeah, that is interesting because I've noticed that in this genre of music, they do that a lot with their voices.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Mundo te dá ilusão.
Is he on edge?
He's almost sleeping again.
Niraj, you said also the Portuguese language evolved into Kokani language. I've never heard that before.
Presta atenção. Você pensa que não. Você pensa que não. Você pensa que não. Você pensa que não. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa vazio. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa vazio. Presta.
Alright, next one.
Te deixa em confusão.
So it looks like on these we just did that one little section.
Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa sound.
I thought that one, that note was pretty clean.
Sound.
I like the way that sounded.
Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa em confusão.
Niraj, you said, and another fun fact, that track you liked by Vinny Vici, that style had its birth in Goa. So are you saying that that the people in Goa migrated to either Portugal or Brazil, if I understand correctly?
No,
Te
Portuguese from Portugal, Portuguese people went to India. You're talking about India, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was saying something about that.
I think maybe it was even like Catholic.
Oh,
Portuguese
people went to India from Portugal.
from Portugal. Yeah. Okay.
Te deixa em confusão.
Huh?
He's having a hard time going back to sleep.
It's
I'm gonna
this
have
room.
To go. Yeah.
This room
Because
has
look
the...
at how he's looking at that light. Look, my baby can't stop looking at the light. And I have to take him to a dark room.
Oh, Niraj, you said the opposite?
Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa vazio. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa vazio. 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 Vazio.
Let's just keep that one little part there.
Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa em confusão. Sound.
I like this last word right here.
Sound.
I like how it sounds smooth. I'm gonna put that over there.
Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa em confusão.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see it sounding African. Brazil has a lot of African influence, I would say. Like the population of Brazil, like a lot of them are mixed with black people. A lot of them have darker skin. And it's almost like a lot of Brazilians look a certain way because they're all kind of like intermingled, like it's like a mixing pot, you know. Now in the South, I would say they're more fair-skinned. In the South, it is a little bit, I think it was mostly migrated to by German, European people more so. And also it's a little bit colder in the South, a little bit farther from the equator, so not as much sun, you know. But yeah, it's like migration and stuff is interesting, which is something I don't know too much about.
Oh. Ilusão. Você pensa que não. Você pensa que não. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa vazio. Ilusão. Você pensa que não. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa vazio. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa vazio. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa vazio. Deixa vazio.
That was a good take. I like that. Niraj, you said, out of curiosity, have you heard of Mongolian throat singing? I haven't, man. I have not heard about that.
São. Você pensa que não te deixa em confusão, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa.
I'm gonna delete that take.
A ilusão. Você pensa que não te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio, deixa vazio, te deixa em confusão, te deixa.
I'm gonna delete that take too.
Ilusão. Você pensa que não te deixa em confusão,
Yeah, man, it sounds like I need to look that up.
te deixa em confusão.
Delete that take.
Ilusão. Você pensa que não te deixa em confusão. I got my ilusão. Você pensa que não te deixa em confusão. Ilusão. Você pensa que não te deixa em confusão.
I'm gonna delete that one. That one's not a very good take.
Da ilusão. Da ilusão. Da ilusão. Você pensa que não te deixa em confusão.
I like that little bit there.
Da ilusão. Você pensa que não te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio.
I kind of like that word, which means it leaves you. That's what that word means. Chidesha.
Deixa.
Alright, so let's go on to the next one. So we're almost done with this first stack. And then the second stack is the longest, and then it's really not too much for those there.
Ilusão. Você pensa que não. Ilusão. Você pensa que não te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio, deixa vazio.
Sounds good, Niraj. Thanks for popping in, man. I'll see ya.
Pensa que não te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa. Você pensa que não te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio, deixa em confusão.
And it's gonna sound cool if I'm able to stack some of these takes together, because you could hear like when both of them are playing at the same time, it sounds pretty good.
Deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio, deixa vazio.
Hi. You wanna sit here? Look.
Bryson, watch it, Bryson.
Look,
Você
baby.
pensa
Look. You see? You wanna climb up here? Okay. Go ahead.
deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio. Te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio.
Alright, I'm gonna delete that take and we'll go on to the next one.
Ilusão. Você pensa que não te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio,
I like that last little bit.
vazio.
That last part is the only part of that take that I like.
ilusão, ilusão. Você pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio. Ilusão, ilusão. Você pensa que não, ilusão, ilusão, ilusão.
I kind of like the first half of that, so I'm gonna chop that up. Put that here.
Confusão te deixa vazio.
And then delete the rest of it here.
Ilusão, você pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio, te deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa.
I'm gonna take that, just that one little part there, I'm gonna drag that up here. And let's go on, we got 3 more takes in this one.
Ilusão, você pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio, te deixa vazio.
That was a good take, that last little bit there. That was a good take. I like that. Just gonna chop up that last little bit. Let me hear this part again.
Você pensa que não, te deixa em confusão.
Yeah, I didn't really like that one.
Ilusão, você pensa que não, você pensa que não,
That was a good one.
te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio, deixa vazio, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio.
Alright, I'm gonna delete the rest of that. And then we got one more take here.
Da ilusão, você pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio, deixa vazio.
That was a good take, that last bit there.
Te deixa vazio, te deixa vazio. Da ilusão, você pensa que da ilusão, você pensa que não.
I like that first little bit, so I'm gonna take that. And we'll see here. I'll delete the rest of it. So that was the last of it there. I'm gonna sort through all those little bits now and see which ones I like best. And maybe I'll wait for my sister and see what she thinks about them. But yeah, we got all these little bit. These are the best takes out of all of these here. So maybe I could just go back and listen to them one more time.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio.
Let me mute that there.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio, te deixa em confusão, te deixa em confusão.
Let me hear all the ones kind of like that there.
Te deixa em confusão, te esse mundo te dá ilusão. Te deixa em confusão, te deixa em confusão, te deixa em confusão,
I think I like this one.
te deixa em confusão. te deixa em confusão.
Or that one. I'll make these a different color. Let's maybe do like. Let's do that color.
Te deixa em confusão, 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 te deixa.
Mute this here.
Te deixa em confusão,
It seems like the timing might be a little bit off though.
te deixa em confusão, te deixa em confusão.
Let me hear this one again.
Te deixa em confusão, te deixa em confusão, te deixa em confusão.
And I might be able to nudge the timing if I really like a certain take.
Te deixa em confusão, te deixa em confusão, te deixa em confusão,
That was a good one.
te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio, te deixa em confusão, te deixa em confusão.
Let's do. I really like the first half of this.
Te deixa em confusão, te deixa em confusão, te deixa em confusão, te deixa em confusão, confusão.
I think I like the notes on this, but it's just that the second half of that's kind of unclear as to what she's saying. So I'm gonna put like a purple mark on that part of it.
Te deixa em confusão,
Let's see if I have any other takes here.
te de...
I think those are probably the options. I think these two are probably the best takes on that. Let's go back and listen to everything else here.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. 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 Presta atenção, presta atenção, presta atenção, presta atenção, são.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Let me get the live stream back on the phone here. When my daughter came in, she took the phone. That way I can see when y'all comment here. Alright.
São presta atenção,
Yeah, I like both of those takes there. This
presta
one,
atenção, presta atenção, presta atenção, presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, pensa que não. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate that one, but I'm gonna keep that there since I liked it initially. I'm gonna leave it there just in case.
Esse mundo te dá ilusão. Esse mundo. Atenção, atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Esse mundo te dá ilusão. Esse mundo te dá ilusão. 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 Mundo te dá ilusão.
Yeah, all those takes are pretty good actually.
Dá ilusão.
I'm gonna eliminate that one for now.
ilusão, ilusão,
That could be like a good background vocal.
Ilusão, ilusão, você pensa que não.
Alright, so let's go ahead. I've got all these little parts. Let's go ahead and try to... It's hard for me to like commit to a certain vocal because sometimes I like several of them so much. So let's do this. Let's leave... Okay, just so that in case I need to come back to it, I'm going to copy all of these over here. Alright? And then I'm going to splice them from here.
Presta atenção.
So let me see which one I want to start with.
Presta atenção, presta atenção, presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Mundo te dá, esse mundo te, esse mundo te, esse mundo te dá. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo, presta.
Alright, so I'm going to take this one.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Esse mundo te dá ilusão.
And I'm going to take the second half of this one and splice that in there. So it'll be like this.
Presta atenção.
Do a little crossfade.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá. Esse mundo te dá ilusão. Esse mundo, atenção,
So it sounds a little choppy to me. One thing I could do instead of crossfading it is this here.
Atenção. Atenção.
Right before that next syllable cuts in, I'm gonna fade it.
São.
So let's see how that sounds.
Atenção.
I got another vocal playing in there. Let's go ahead and mute that.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
So there's just a little bit of like a volume discrepancy there.
Presta atenção, esse mundo, atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Esse mundo te, atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Atenção, esse mundo, presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá. Presta atenção, esse mundo.
Let me see what happens if I change the timing just a little bit. So it kind of starts a little bit more to the right. So let's start this one here.
Atenção, esse mundo te, atenção, esse mundo te dá. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
Now let me hear what it sounds like if I didn't do any of that. Let me just stretch this out.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá.
I actually kind of like that better. Let's stretch this out a little bit more. Sometimes vocals can be like that. Like if you mess with it too much, then it ends up sounding not good.
Esse mundo te dá ilusão. Esse mundo te dá atenção. Esse mundo te dá ilusão.
So sometimes it depends where you cut it too. So I like the way that sounds there.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. mundo, esse mundo, esse mundo, 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 esse mundo te dá, esse mundo. Atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Mundo te dá ilusão. Mundo te dá ilusão. Mundo te dá ilusão.
Maybe I should just keep. I'm trying to like splice these two takes together, but I'm thinking. Let me know which one you like. Do you like? I'll play them here for you.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
And then there's this one.
Mundo te dá ilusão.
Do them again.
Mundo te dá ilusão.
It's just this part in question.
Mundo te dá ilusão.
I think I like that
I
better.
think I like the first one.
So I might just go ahead and do away with this one.
Presta atenção, presta atenção.
Are you trying to show what's on your screen?
What's that?
Are you trying to show what's on your screen right now?
Right here? Or where?
Yeah, like, are they seeing?
Oh, maybe not. I need to, yeah, move that over there. I didn't see that. There we go.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
So I've sorted through all the first takes and I've put together my favorite parts and I'm just going back and listening to them now.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta.
That one's probably the best one, right?
Mm-hmm. Are you repeating it twice, or are you using two different ones?
I'm gonna try to use two different takes.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Mundo te dá ilusão.
I think I like that one better. Do you want to hear him again or?
I like that
The-
one.
Mundo te dá ilusão. Mundo te dá ilusão.
This one, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just kind of eliminating. So, because we have so many of them, I'm just eliminating the ones that I've selected from the favorites now.
Mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção,
So we could do. Let me hear these again.
presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
Could take the first half of this.
Presta atenção, esse mundo.
Let's hear how that sounds.
Presta atenção, presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
It seems like there's a little bit of like a delay here.
Mundo te dá.
So maybe we could just move this little part.
Esse mundo te dá.
Fix the timing there.
Esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
So yeah, now we got two different takes on that.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
I think those are two pretty solid takes there.
Yeah, and
Presta-
you can tell that they're slightly different, which is good.
Yeah,
Presta atenção, esse
that one's decent, but I like those other ones better.
esse mundo te dá ilusão. Mundo te dá ilusão. Mundo te dá ilusão.
That's good too, but I think I like the other one.
Mundo te dá ilusão. Mundo te dá ilusão.
I mean, I don't know if we're gonna stack in this, but that could be a possibility.
I think I'm a fan of not stacking it.
Not stacking. Let me see how these sound.
For this.
Presta atenção, presta Presta atenção, esse.
I kind of like the way that sounds though.
Is that stacked?
Mm-hmm.
Presta atenção, esse.
Yeah, you can't really tell
Yeah,
that much.
it just adds a little emphasis.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Você pensa que.
It adds like a subconscious
Uh-huh.
awareness of
Yeah,
it.
but
Você
you can't
pensa
really
que
hear
não.
the stacking.
Yeah.
Esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
I didn't even mean to do it.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Dá ilusão. Presta atenção, dá ilusão. Dá ilusão.
I don't even know where that's coming from.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
like that.
Let's keep it there. We can maybe
do like
refine that idea.
Yeah, I mean with a different take.
Yeah.
Você pensa que não. Dá ilusão. Presta atenção.
Like
Você pensa que não. Dá ilusão. Presta atenção.
something I could probably put this
Oh,
effect.
put an effect on it? Okay.
Você pensa que não. Presta atenção, você pensa que não. Presta atenção, esse mundo te.
Something like that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Deixa. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Não. Presta atenção.
Or that would be cool.
Like at the end.
Well, not at the end. I was thinking in the background, kind of. Let's see how this would sound.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não.
That sounds pretty cool.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não.
Huh?
It's like play with the effect a little more, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Ilusão. Você pensa que não.
Also, maybe like.
But we're repeating that part twice, right?
Yeah.
With different notes.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Presta
I
atenção.
like how both of those are on there.
Yeah. And then that can maybe like we'll try to echo the words in here too, and then this will just kind of be in the background, and it'll help kind of shape the effect even
Yeah.
more.
Ilusão. Você pensa que não. Você pensa que. Você pensa que não. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
So it could be something kind of like this too.
Presta atenção, te dá ilusão. Te dá ilusão. Você te dá ilusão. 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 Você pensa que te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Te dá ilusão. Você te dá ilusão. Você pensa que.
So it kind of blends a little bit better like that. Hold on 1 second. I'll let this play in.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você Você pensa que não. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Presta atenção, esse mundo.
Alright, so that part sounds pretty good.
Você pensa que não. Presta atenção.
Let's move on to the next part.
Não. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Deixa vazio.
Alright, let's listen to the different takes.
Mundo te dá ilusão. Ilusão. Deixa em confusão. Te deixa vazio. Pensa que não. Pensa que não. Presta atenção, pensa que não.
Let's take the baby out. She's gonna knock over the camera. Baby, go with grandma. Go with Momo. Go with Momo, okay?
What is it?
She's okay. She can have that. Alright.
Presta atenção, pensa que não. Te dá. Você pensa que não.
Fancy que não is supposed to be like
Over here.
before
Yeah.
before that big.
Você pensa que não. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Te deixa em confusão.
Is it another one or no?
No, it's supposed to be this is before this, and then this, and then this.
Let me see.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá.
It's supposed to be presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção,
Yeah.
esse mundo te like repeated.
Oh, right
But
after?
the se pensa que não is like one too early.
Oh, okay.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
So we gotta fix that.
Yeah, like switch them.
Yeah.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Ilusão.
So this part goes here, right?
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão.
Se pensa que
Que não.
Yeah, like that.
Te deixa em confusão.
you
Te
have to be
deixa.
this still, right?
Yeah. They just have to be in different places.
Yeah.
Você pensa que não. Você pensa que não. Você pensa que não. Você pensa que não. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa vazio.
So let's get this part right. There's a couple takes here I want you to hear. I just want you to hear that first part. So
Te deixa em confusão. Te
then
deixa em confusão.
so this was the one that was clipping.
Te deixa em confusão.
Oh yeah,
Te deixa em confusão.
I like that one.
But then these are my favorites here.
Yeah.
Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa em confusão.
Yeah, I like
That
both of those equally. Probably that one more.
This one?
Te deixa em confusão.
Actually, both of them.
Te deixa em confusão.
I think your word is less harsh on here, on this one.
Sound.
It's more like soft and
Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa em confusão.
yeah, that's a good one. And then I like the first half of this here.
Te deixa em confusão.
This is good, but I feel like it's not as clear as these.
Confusão. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa em confusão.
So let's hear it with the beat.
Te deixa em Te deixa em confusão.
And then
Te deixa em confusão.
you like this one? Because I like this one here. Or you want to hear it again?
Yeah, which one's which?
I like this one here.
Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa em confusão.
I
And
kind of like that.
this one here?
Yeah.
Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa em confusão.
And then this one?
Te deixa em confusão.
Is that the real time? 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to feed him, but
Okay.
I can. You can stay here while I leave, right?
Yeah. Which one do you like best? I think I like this one best.
I like this one best.
You like that one?
Or a mix of both of them. It doesn't matter.
They're
about the same.
The only thing is on this part
here. Does it
here.
clip a little bit?
No, it's not clipping. It's loud, but it's not clipping. And I can always turn that part down as long as it's not all the way up there like that. But I don't think your words are as clear. Like, listen to what you're saying, like how it sounds.
Te deixa em confusão, te deixa.
And then.
Te deixa em confusão, te.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think both of them are good. I like both of them.
You like these better than any of these here?
I like both of those two better than all the other ones.
So let me do this. I'm gonna cut these. I'm gonna put them.
You're gonna splice them together?
No, I'm just gonna put them up here. Have two different takes. Up here at the top. Then we can decide later. Let's do this here. Because those two were both of our favorites out of the whole batch, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and deactivate these.
Te deixa. Confusão, te deixa.
Let's put these together here.
São. Você pensa que não. São, te deixa vazio. São, te deixa. São, te deixa vazio. São, te deixa. Fusão, te deixa vazio. Deixa vazio. Deixa vazio. Deixa vazio. Deixa vazio.
That was a good one. I like that
I like
one.
that last one.
Deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Não te deixa.
Hi there. Did you see it or no?
What?
The African dress?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just
Oh, okay.
gonna walk around the house naked.
Oh gosh.
Does she know?
Te deixa vazio, te deixa vazio, te deixa vazio.
Alright, that was a really good take there.
Te deixa vazio, te deixa vazio.
I think this one's my favorite.
Te deixa.
So I'm gonna mute that part there.
Te deixa vazio, são te deixa vazio. Deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio. Deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio.
And that one's a really good one too. I'm gonna go ahead and put that one underneath.
Te deixa vazio. te deixa vazio, te deixa vazio,
Yeah, both of those sound really good right there.
te deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa vazio, deixa, deixa vazio, deixa vazio, te deixa, te deixa.
Alright, let's hear what we have so far here.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio.
Alright, cool. I think that's a wrap on the first part of the verse. Now it'll be the hook.
Deixa vazio.
So, yeah, these are... I think I'm gonna save these right here. I'll just delete what I have over here, and I'm gonna save these as like the best outtakes. Because if I need some other vocals for some reason to back up like a certain word or whatever, or come back in the future, I could have these for later. Because these are all good takes, they just aren't the best takes though.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio.
Alright, so now the hook. I'm gonna just go ahead and copy. Maybe I'll put a group inside of a group here. And let me just come over here, spend a little bit of time labeling this. I'm gonna move my screen over here so y'all can see. Let's name this first verse, and then this is gonna be the hook, and then I'll just leave that, and then name that this is the second verse. Let's see, verse 2 and then verse 2.5. So that should be good right there. So now we're gonna work on the hook, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna group these inside of the group. Let me make it a different color just so I can differentiate, and I'm gonna label this like good outtakes, and then I'm gonna label these, let's label this verse 1, and let's actually give this a slightly different color. Actually, that's okay, I'll leave it that color. So good outtakes, and then let's go ahead and do the same thing here. I don't think I need this track. Let's delete that, and I'll put this up here, and I'll label this verse 1 good outtakes. So now let's go ahead and come down here to the hook. I'll go ahead and move this back.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio.
Alright, so now let's go and listen to all the hook takes.
Now.
I forgot that we had done that. That'd be cool in the intro or something, if it'll work, or the outro. an idea. Or even if it was like a filter automation, that would be kind of cool. That doesn't sound good. Let me put a lot of reverb on it. Just kind of put it in the background. I may or may not keep that. For some reason, maybe it's because the autotune's coming after. It's like echoing the uncorrected version of the take. So let's do this. Let's put the reverb here. And I'll just have it come on that little section there.
Presta atenção. Presta atenção. Presta atenção. Esse
Yeah, that could be a cool little addition. We'll see how it sounds in the end.
deixa vazio.
So let's clip off this. Before we finalize anything, it's definitely going to be important to clip off these little endings like that.
Te deixa vazio. Não. Te deixa em confusão. Te deixa vazio.
I wonder how that would sound in here. Under Oath, what's up, man? This is Portuguese. So we're doing a Brazilian funk song, and the language is Portuguese. Thank you, man. She's taking care of her baby right now, but she'll be back in here in a second. That's my sister. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não.
Alright, let's hear these takes here. Alright, I think these are the actual hook takes here.
Vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
Listen to the next take.
Vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou, céu, vamos lá. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Céu, vamos lá. Pra cima, lá, lá. Céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Pra cima vou levantar.
I kind of like those takes there. I'm gonna put that off to the side. Let me listen back here again.
Vou cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
I just know I have a lot better takes in the next ones to come.
Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
So the lyrics on that part.
Voar, vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
It's saying basically, I'm going to fly a city in the heavens. I'm gonna raise up. So it's just basically the inspiration's coming from Revelation 21, like the New Jerusalem coming down, you know. So that's kind of what the song's about.
Vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima.
I like her little phrase here.
Céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou.
So I'll save that little bit. Delete the rest. Let's see what else we got.
Vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar.
I like that.
Vou
That part sounds pretty good.
voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Vou levantar. Lá, pra cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra céu, vamos lá. Céu, vamos lá. Pra
I'm gonna save that just in case I need a stack.
Pra cima vou levantar. Voar, voar, voar.
Let me hear how this sounds without autotune.
Voar, 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 voar.
Sometimes the autotune makes it pop back into place, but I think it's just the way she did her vocal on that.
Vou voar, vou voar.
Alright, let's listen to the next one.
Vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Pra cima vou levantar.
That's a good one.
Eu vou voar, cidade. Eu vou voar.
That was a really good one. I like that.
Voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou, céu, vamos lá. Céu, vamos lá. Céu, vamos lá. Céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
Yeah,
Céu, vamos lá.
let's save this.
Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
Save that take there. Delete the rest, and let's listen to the next one. Yeah, this is tedious work, but it's worth it in the end when you get like some really good takes and then they all sound great together. I mentioned this in the beginning, but this is how I made my song Haze, is that we had like all these different takes and her voice did certain crazy things in different parts and different takes, and I just spliced them together. That one wasn't my sister, that was an artist named Exhale. She came over here and recorded, and yeah, that song came out great. I like the way I did the vocals on that.
Vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou, cidade, vou. Eu vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
I like this take here. Delete the rest. And I think we're not even halfway done yet.
Vou voar.
I really think that they start getting a lot better at the end here.
Vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Pra cima vou levantar.
Next.
Vou voar. cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar. Eu vou voar.
I like
Voar, voar.
I like this part here.
Eu vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
Delete the rest. On to the next.
Vou voar. Vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Eu vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Eu vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Cima vou levantar. Pra cima vou levantar.
I like that take. That was kind of cool there.
Eu vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
Looks like that was a mess up. Go ahead and delete that.
Vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
That was a good take. Yeah, so if you're just now tuning in, or if you're watching this back on the replay and not on live, today we did a previous session. It's going to be called something like recording vocals with my sister. I'm gonna try my hardest to put the timestamps in the description on that video, especially this one. I may put a couple timestamps, like breaking up the processing, like starting on the verse and then the hook and then the second verse. But I mean, it's really not too much. Like, I'm not doing too many different things to put a bunch of timestamps in the description, because it's just tedious work. I'm listening back, so I might break this video up into 3 different sections when you watch it back, or maybe 3 or 4 different sections. But then really the video that will have the timestamps is the one before this. So if you didn't get a chance to watch that, go ahead and run that back. And if you're running it back on the replay, be sure to check out those timestamps. I think I'll have those for you by the time you watch it. But that one was part 1. This one's part 2, and I may even do a part 3, but I'm not sure yet. I don't think, if we're able to work on this some more tonight and add some more vocals, I don't know if we'll have time to do a live stream. But there most likely will only be 2 parts to this for now.
Vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima, céu, vamos lá. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar. Eu vou voar. Eu vou voar.
I like that first part there.
Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
Alright, and then I'll delete that. We'll come over here.
Vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. I didn't really like that one.
That'd be funny to put this at the beginning.
I didn't really like that one.
That was cool. Just that one little voice like that instead of this part.
Presta atenção, esse...
really like that one.
Yeah, that's fresh. I like that for sure.
Cidade no céu, vamos lá, pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar.
So I really like the vibrato in her voice in this one.
Vou, vou.
That was a really good take.
Eu vou. Eu vou. Vou voar. Voar. See, redo. See, redo.
I didn't really like that one.
I'm just adding to that intro.
Vou voar, vou. Eu vou voar, vou.
I like the character of that sound. It's really weird. It came out weird sounding.
Vou voar. Voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar. Eu vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
I'm gonna just save that whole part there. I like that. I would say we're probably more than halfway done now with this section. Just a little bit more than halfway.
Vou voar.
I didn't like that too.
Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Vou voar. Eu vou voar.
That was a good one. I like that.
Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar.
Is Mia eating yet? Or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Michelle's
Okay.
with her. Well, they just started.
Okay. So we're getting some pretty good takes in here. Do you want to hear what I have so far from the intro?
I didn't really like that one.
Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio. Vou voar, cidade.
Oh, I have. Now this part, I think this was a new one I dragged in, but we'll go through these parts later. But I like this one pretty good.
Eu vou voar.
And
Eu vou voar.
and then the vibrato one.
Vou, vou. Então vamos lá, pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou,
But yeah, so I'm still going through them now.
vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá, pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá, pra cima vou. Cidade no céu, vamos lá, pra cima vou levantar.
I like that last one.
You like this here?
Pra cima vou
I
levantar.
like that last take, the whole thing.
This part here?
Eu vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos
I feel like these are better.
voar. Voar.
You don't think those are better?
Voar.
Both of them.
Both of them? I think I'm gonna.
There were two that I really liked.
I think there's even better ones though too.
Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Pra cima vou levantar. Pra cima vou levantar.
Delete that. I like the other ones better.
Vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
You like that one?
Vou voar.
I like the whole thing on
Huh?
that one. I like the whole thing.
The
that
whole
you
thing.
did. Did you piece them together, or is that a one take?
This is all one take.
Oh, okay.
Eu vou voar, cidade no céu.
I feel like you're a little bit up and down on this part.
Yeah, it has more texture in it.
Eu vou voar, eu vou
I kind of like the
voar.
texture though.
You like it? I'll save it down here. We'll listen back. I think there's better ones at the end.
Vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
Somehow you cut that off. Or I cut it off.
Somehow the pra cima part sometimes is off.
Yeah.
Vou voar, cidade no céu. Vou voar, cidade no céu.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Pra cima vou levantar.
I'm
Cidade no
slightly
céu, vamos
off
lá.
on the pra cima part.
Huh?
For some reason, the way the words are on the pra cima part, I'm slightly off.
Pra cima vou
On a lot
levantar.
of takes.
Like timing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Eu vou voar,
That was a good one.
cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
Let's cut this part out like that and then
Vou voar. Vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos.
I like that one a lot.
Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
Somehow, maybe the computer kind of froze on that last part and it cut off the last word or something, and I hit stop because we were done, but it didn't give it time to catch up. Maybe that's what happened.
Eu vou voar.
Because sometimes when it's recording, it kind of freezes a little bit.
Yeah.
Vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Deixa vazio. Deixa vazio. Vou voar.
It's not bad. We're gonna have to listen back and see which one we want there.
Deixa vazio. Vou voar.
That was a good one too.
I like that one better even.
And I have one written here that I really like, so can't wait to hear that one.
Vou voar. Vou, 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 vou.
It's gonna be tough to pick one here.
Which one's the one that you liked when we were recording?
It was this one here.
Vou voar.
I still like that one. That one's the golden child.
Vou voar. Vou,
Because it's kind of more laid back.
vou voar. Vou voar.
And this one's good too.
Vou voar.
You could use
Yeah.
both of them. though.
Vou voar.
I think the first half could be better.
Vou,
It's good, but
vou,
like that one's better even.
vou, 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 vou.
Like this is really good here.
Vou voar,
Yeah.
voar.
Keep forgetting to bring the audio tracks over here, because like I'm looking right here, but the camera's right there. Usually, I cut the camera, or maybe it's just the way it's angled, but like it's not as wide usually. It's cutting in a little bit more here.
Vou voar, voar, vou voar, voar, voar.
All right, next one.
Vou voar,
That's a good one too, though, right?
vou voar, vou.
We're just gonna have to play them back to back to back.
Vou voar, vou voar. Vou voar, vou voar.
Yeah, that one's not as good.
Yeah.
Vou voar.
Sometimes when you hear like a couple of them in a row that are like really good, you start to question yourself if it's really that good if you're starting to hear things. But then, like this proves it now that you had a couple good ones and then now it's like a couple bad ones.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, we took a lot of takes of these.
Yeah.
Vou voar, vou voar.
Thanks, JC. Some of these takes sound really good.
Vou voar, vou.
I don't know if you've been in here the whole time, but this one's my favorite.
Vou voar,
Sounds really good.
vou voar, voar,
That's not bad though, right? That part.
voar.
All right, almost done with this section.
It still looks like there's a lot of them.
Well, look how much there was.
Oh my goodness.
Vou voar,
Thank you, JC.
vou voar, vou voar, vou voar, vou voar.
For some reason, I like that one, even though it doesn't sound as, I don't know how to describe it. Like the other ones sound more professional and more like somebody can sing, you know, but this one sounds more simple, but it has a interesting quality to it. I don't know how to explain that.
Vou voar,
That was a good one.
Hold on.
vou,
It's crying.
vou, 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 vou voar, voar,
I'm just gonna save these together. I like those.
vou voar. Vou, vou voar, voar. Vou voar,
Delete that one. I didn't really care for that take there.
vou voar, vou voar,
Almost done with the hook here, guys.
vou.
Well, I should say sorting through the files that we're almost done sorting through the files we recorded today in the hook.
Vou voar, vou.
Actually, in the whole song, everything we recorded today, we're almost done sifting through that.
Vou voar, deixar vazio, te deixar vazio, te deixar vazio, te deixar vazio.
That's a pretty cool take.
Vou voar, vou.
Sometimes when you're trying to match like different takes together, you can have two different takes that sound great, but sometimes it's like the tone of the takes are totally different and you can't quite get them to match together. So some of that, when I was doing verse 1, like on this live stream a little bit ago, I liked several of the takes, but I couldn't get them to blend because they were just so different in tone, and it didn't sound natural for them to come like right after one another. So sometimes that's like an issue I run into.
Vou voar, voar, vou voar, voar, voar.
Yeah, there's just better takes than that one. I'm gonna delete that.
Vou voar, vou voar. Vou voar, vou
Delete that one too. Last one here.
voar, vou voar.
Alright, so officially done sorting through all the hook files here, but now I'm gonna have to, I just laid down my favorites, deleted the ones that I didn't think were good. So somebody might critique my method here and say that it's kind of a waste of time to, I don't know, I nobody's ever told me this, but I'm thinking in my head, somebody out there might think it's a waste of time to not delete the takes on the spot when you're recording, okay? So it would be much more efficient if you could properly gauge if the take was good while you're recording it, but sometimes that's not always the case, I've found. So for whatever reason, like you're in the zone when you're recording and you're trying to get the singer to sing what you have in your head, or the singer is trying to perfect her her take on it, and you get so fixated and caught up on what you think it should sound like that you don't always make the right decision in that moment. And that's what I found. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but it's kind of like when like, so ideally when you're producing a song, the very best thing, ideal scenario, is for you to produce the beat and to send that beat off to be mastered by somebody else, because it's a fresh set of ears. They're listening to it for the first time. They hear things that you didn't hear because you produced it. You're in a way emotionally attached to the beat because you made it, and you can't always, I mean, you can still mix and master a beat you made, but it's just like somebody who's listening to it for the first time has a fresh set of ears and can arguably do a better job on it than you could, because they're listening to it from an objective standpoint instead of being emotionally attached to the beat. So same thing, I feel like. I don't know if everybody feels this way. I don't really talk to too many people who do recording vocals, but I feel like in the moment when you're recording, you kind of get fixated on what you think it should sound like, and you don't always realize that what the singer just did was a good take until you take a little break, you come back to it, take a step back, and listen to all the takes. So that's why I like to record a ton of different files and then sift through them later, because some of these I'm hearing, I know in the moment I didn't really realize it was a good take until I take a step back and listen to it now. So that was a little bit of a rant, but that's just how I feel like I can get the best results from recording artists. So hope that made sense, and hope that was helpful if anybody's interested out there in my 2 cents.
Joga
So let's listen back to these. It would be good to get my sister's input on what she thinks is good here. But I think she's feeding the baby right now. It's really crazy how different a take can be. Like, it's kind of like when you look at identical twins, they look the same at first, but then whenever you get to know them, like, you think about, like, how did I not know the difference? Like, they look so different to me now. Like, the same way, like, these can all sound the same, all these takes, but, like, it's crazy how different the takes actually are when you go back and listen to it. Like this one, it sounds so much clearer and crisper than some of the other ones. Like, if you listen carefully, this one sounds more crisp and clear, but they look like the same. They look like similar shapes, you know. And at first, they kind of sound the same, but that's the difference between a good take and an average take. Is that a good take is gonna sound clear. I have a friend. His name is Jacob Castro. He's been on a couple of my songs, but his voice, he just has a really good voice. Even in real life, like, he has a nice voice, and it carries. His voice is loud. So when he records, like, before I even throw any effects on it, if it's a good take, it just sounds like it's gripping the mic. So that's what you look for in a good take. Hi. Hi. Hey. Look. Who's that? Who's that? Is that the baby? Huh? JC, you said I gotta head out, bro. I'm excited for the full song. Yeah, man. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. No worries. Alright. Hold on a second, y'all. Alright, let's get back to it here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and commit to this one here, because I really like that one. So what I'm gonna do here, y'all, is I'm gonna go ahead and try to commit to a couple takes here on the hook, and then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have to sign off. It's getting kind of late. I've got to help put my daughter to bed and stuff, and we might do a couple things. I might hang out with with my sister and my family and stuff, and my wife and my daughter and my mom. Might hang out with them for a little bit here before her bedtime. So I'm gonna go ahead and just try to get this hook done. I'm not gonna be able to go through the verses, but yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I really like that take. Both of those are good. Like, all of these takes are solid. But I'm just picking my absolute favorite. I think I like this one.
Voar,
And
voar,
that one there. Both of these are really good.
vou voar, 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 voar,
These are good, but the ending is not as good as the ones above.
voar, voar, voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá, pra cima vou levantar. Céu, vamos lá, pra cima vou levantar. Céu, vamos lá, pra cima vou levantar. Céu, vamos lá, cidade no céu, vamos lá, pra cima vou levantar.
I like that take. Let's go ahead and copy and paste that in there.
Céu, vamos lá, pra cima vou levantar. Céu, vamos lá, pra cima vou levantar. Céu, vamos lá, pra cima vou levantar. 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 Pra cima vou levantar.
Maybe this take is a little bit better.
Pra cima vou levantar.
I just find it really useful to get all the takes that I think are great, all the pieces, and then just listen to them back to back to back like that.
Vou voar. Vou voar. Vou voar. Céu, vamos lá, pra cima vou levantar. Vou voar. Céu, vamos lá, pra cima vou levantar.
Let's listen to these now.
Eu vou voar, se vou voar, se voar, se voar, se voar, voar, se
That was a good one.
voar, se voar. Eu vou voar.
Let's go ahead and paste this up here. And I kind of like this take where it says cool vibrato. I thought that take was really good.
Vou voar, vou voar. Vou voar, vou voar, vou voar. Vou voar, vou voar.
I don't know. I kind of like this take here.
Voar, voar, voar. Voar, voar, voar. Voar, voar.
Or maybe even that one. So let's go.
Voar, voar, se voar, voar, voar. Vou voar.
Let's hear these back to back.
Voar, 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 se voar, se
This one's a little clearer.
voar. Vou voar, se vou voar, se voar, voar, se vou voar, se vou voar, se
That kind of sounds cool together.
voar, vou voar, vou voar, vou voar.
Maybe turn the volume down a little bit.
Vou voar, vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá.
That's a good take. I like that.
Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Cidade no céu, vamos lá.
Yeah, that's a good take right there.
Pra cima vou levantar. Pra cima vou levantar.
Let's use that one.
Pra cima vou levantar. De no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. De no cidade.
So something that I probably won't get to today, but I wanna tell y'all just in case there's somebody out there who might be interested. I make a huge point when I get the audio finalized. Do not leave any space here at the end more than what's necessary. So you don't want to chop the vocal off to chop off like the end of the phrase, but you don't want to leave too much space here. And the way I can find out if I'm leaving too much space or not is to temporarily put an OTT on that track. It's gonna sound horrible, but it allows you to really hear if you're chopping off enough of the space or not. So look, this I think I got it right. You don't hear any fuzz, but if you leave too much, you hear at the beginning how you hear all that fuzz and that distortion. So pull that back like this.
Pra cima vou levantar.
And then you hear a little bit at the end too, so you can crop that.
Vou levantar. Vou levantar.
And she does like a little kind of a breath at the end, which I want to leave. I don't want to cut it off too soon. So you want to leave those nice little artifacts. Well, I wouldn't call them artifacts, but nuances maybe in the vocal. But you don't want to leave space at the end, just, of nothing. Because when you go to process it, it's going to muddy up your mix and you won't be able to turn that vocal up as loud as you want to.
Pra cima vou levantar.
So that's a little tip for you guys. You can't hear it unless the OTT is on it.
Pra cima vou levantar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
Alright, that's a really good take. I like that.
Vou voar. Céu, vamos lá.
I just need another part for that little section that's missing.
Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Cidade no céu, vamos lá.
Probably take this here.
Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Vou voar. Eu vou voar. Eu vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
So let's put this one on the second time around. And put this one on the first time around. Because I like that one a little bit better.
Vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar. Cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
Cool. And then let's listen back here to the beginning, and then I'm probably gonna go ahead and sign off. Maze Oz, you said, what are you making? So I am making Brazilian funk music with my sister. I don't know, I'm not sure if you've been following the live streams or if you just popped in for the first time or not, but earlier today I did a session with my sister. We recorded here in the closet, and we made a Brazilian funk song in Portuguese. And I'm half Brazilian. My mom's Brazilian, so we both speak Portuguese. But I just love that genre of music. So we made that. Oh, it's your first time? Well, thank you for popping in for your first time, man. And if you're interested in checking out that video, I think it's pretty unique because I've never seen anybody do like live vocal recording and like the process of like just recording vocals and, you know, making good takes, deleting the bad takes and all that. So that's what I did today. I don't think the video is uploaded because it was literally just a couple hours ago. But I'm going to put timestamps in there. So if you want to come back to the channel, I'll probably have timestamps on those tomorrow of just the process of like recording. But that's what I'm making though. It's in Portuguese. So yeah, I appreciate you popping in here for the first time. But I'm actually just about to sign off. But before I sign off, I'm going to play what we did today so far.
I didn't really like that one. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio. Vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
So yeah, that's what we got so far. You said this is fire. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. What genre do you listen to mainly? Are you more of like a hip hop person or EDM or what? I know most people. I don't know where you're from, but most people do not know about this genre of music, and it's crazy because it's such a huge genre in Brazil. Like the artists that have like one song on YouTube that is like on like a main channel, you know, they have like at least 30,000 followers on Instagram, you know, just from like one upload from like one of the biggest channels on YouTube. Like that doesn't happen in hip hop here in America. Like it takes artists a lot longer to build, but in Brazil artists can just blow up quick. It's crazy. You said you just you said I've been producing for 8 years. Wow, man, that's crazy. You said you just got into funk. Is it Brazilian funk or is it like American funk like James Brown? I'd like to know that. If you got into Brazilian funk, that would be really interesting because I don't know too many people who listen to that genre. But yeah, let me play it one more time just for y'all to listen here. Because I spent so much time today into the details, cutting, splicing, listening to little parts of it, and all that I haven't really played the full, you know, version of what I've been creating because I've been so focused on the details. So I'll play that for you one more time.
I didn't really like that one. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Presta atenção, esse mundo te dá ilusão. Você pensa que não, te deixa em confusão, te deixa vazio. Vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar. Eu vou voar, cidade no céu, vamos lá. Pra cima vou levantar.
So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Thank you to everybody who tuned into the first live stream. Like I said again, if you didn't check out the first live stream, it'll probably be up tomorrow, and I'm gonna be putting timestamps in the description, so make sure you don't miss that. On this one, I'm gonna probably put about 3 or 4 different timestamps in the description. Probably like an intro. I'll put a timestamp when I started cutting up the first verse, and then another one for when I started the hook. And that'll probably be it on this one. It's a lot of tedious work, but make sure you check out the first one when I get the timestamps in there, because there's like I found that pretty interesting how we worked together and recorded different parts of the song and all that. So yeah, but thank y'all so much for watching. I sorry I've been MIA on the live streams this week compared to other weeks. Usually I do 3 times a week. This week I did one on Monday and I didn't do one again until Thursday today. That's because they randomly called me back into work on Monday night. So I've been working, so it's been a little bit harder for me to do the live streams with my daughter and all that. So hey, Maze Oz, thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate that. And thank you to everybody who recently subscribed. Like, lately, I've been getting so many subscribers, and I'm so thankful. I've been really grinding on YouTube for the last, since like May. I've been uploading consistently every week, and I feel like it's finally starting to pay off here. We're in October. I see like skyrocket growth. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. That really motivates me to keep going. I'm motivated either way, but when I see the numbers jump up, like, that gives me an extra push to, keep going. So thank y'all for watching, and I'm not sure when I'll be back again. I don't think I'll be live streaming anymore this week because I'll have to work tomorrow. I'll have a long day. So I'll probably be back at it on Monday, but be on the lookout, and I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.